Hey everybody. On December 16th, Negro was preparing builds that are able to launch off the Safex marketplace features. The latest build included numerous improvements and bug fixes, besides features. So during the mainnet sync with the new software, it tripped on the block number 101616, citing integer overflow error. This trip exposed unacceptable transactions totaling 1.844 billion tokens being minted from thin air. Before panicking, we probed these coins to discover if they had moved. It turned out that 200 million of these tokens entered circulation. They've been circulating since July. This bug, happening on block 101616, took place in January. Unfortunately, due to the privacy features of the blockchain, it is impossible to decipher and block these transactions, and also since so much time has passed, we cannot exclude the possibility that they have been transacted over exchanges. However, we are able to block 1.6 billion out of the 1.84 billion tokens that were generated. Of the 244 million that we are unable to block, that is because they are used as mix-ins in the transaction history of the blockchain, so we cannot definitively block those 244 million tokens. However, if any of those tokens were not moved yet by the attackers, they will be blocked, though we will never be certain if we successfully block those tokens due to the way that we are handling privacy in the blockchain. Coping with such a blow is difficult from my point of view. On many different hands, there could be explanations for many things as a result of this revelation. For once, despite incessant progress on the blockchain marketplace, with token locking, revenue retrieving, listing offers, and executing trades, I could never expect that holders were interested in selling at prices that never been seen in years. In the second place, this proves that we need to call for more attention and activism in the development and observation of the blockchain. We had not set up an adequate way to reward bug discovery and deter exploitation, in addition to motivate inspired developers from the public to participate on the quest with us. From an economic point of view, we are still below the original 2.147 billion Safex tokens that were originally minted. So the supply from all of our projections is still substantially lower than the original amount that we expected to be working with. And on top of that, with the reorganization of teams in the past several months, we have no fear to continue being better than we were before. Considering the factors, I do not see coincidence. I see providence. A chance emerged that we did not expect, and we can turn this unforeseen event into a positive outcome for us all. May this open our eyes and move our hand forward to put our part into this progression. Of course, we need to be monitoring the blockchain constantly. We need to mine blocks now that it is reasonable to do so. We need to keep up to date with the development progress. The marketplace would be being deployed by now if we hadn't had to pause completely and develop these patches and blocks, but it couldn't have came at a better time. We are passionate for this work, and we won't let enemies of freedom stop us. Just to give one small example, in Bitcoin in January 2010, a similar exploit was discovered and used. However, the community was monitoring the blockchain, and in 2 hours, people saw that there were excessive numbers of Bitcoins coming out of nowhere. 3 hours later, the developers patched and they erased that blemish from their history. We could do the same. We need to monitor the block explorer. We need to accept the software releases not as novelty. We need to test the test networks. We need to encourage developers and inspire people to look at the code that we're developing and give the fourth opinion, give the additional checking so that we are covered. So to that note, we'll be making many improvements that we've already prepared during this entire phase of creating this patch and discovering where we can have a breach and to prevent that going forward into the future. So thank you for your support till now, and we'll keep doing what we've been doing, and we'll be doing it better. Thank you.